Hi guys, so today we're going to be looking at another file editor. So I remember last time we did Emacs, so today I decided to do a video on VI. VI is actually a default editor that comes with a Unix operating system. So there are two modes in VI. So it's either it can be in command mode or it can be in insert mode. So once you're in insert mode, it means that whatever you write is going to be part of the text. But when you're in command mode, when you press certain letters, then those might be commands. So make sure that whenever you want to execute commands or anything like that in VI, you need to be in command mode. So I'm going to show you in just a few minutes how different the two are. So to save on time, I've already made a folder VI tutorial where I've written something that we're going to be using or text that we're going to be using. So let me just change that. So change director to VI tutorial. Then there's a file called story. So we're going to use that file. So if you want to open a file for editing in VI, so you simply type VI, then you pass the file name as an argument. So in cases where the file hasn't been created, then VI is going to create the file for you, and then it's going to open it for editing. So since the file is already created, so I'll just say VI story. Then there are these two poems in here. So I just wrote them in advance so that we can save on time. So when you're in insert mode, it even writes down there to say that insert. So if I'm to press I, just I, the letter I itself, then we enter into insert mode. That's what's going to allow you to insert text into the file. So if I press I, it even brings down here saying insert. So once I press I can add anything that I want there. But then if I'm done, so once I'm done and I want to exit insert mode, then I need to press the escape key, ESC. So once you press the escape key, then you're no longer in insert mode. So once you are no longer in insert mode, now you're in command mode. So this is where you can now do all sorts of file manipulations and stuff like that. And all the other commands that we're going to be looking at are actually going to be based on the command mode. So first things first, if you open a file, you write whatever you want to write to it. If you want to save the file, so let's say I press I first, then I want to enter into insert mode. So I'm now in insert mode. So let me just add something. So let me say I just decided to add some random text. So let's say maybe I've added this. So if I want to save my work and then exit VI and leave the text that I've just put in there in the file, then I need to first of all press escape. So you first of all press escape. So now you're in command mode. So once you're in command mode, you have two options. Either you can just press Z, which is actually easy and it's the one that I mostly use. So you just press Z 2 times while holding the shift key. So that's Z. So Z, then you go back and you exit VI. So let us also look at another case. Let's imagine that maybe you've done something, maybe you've deleted some content in the text by mistake, and like you want to restore the text to how it was. So then you do not need to save the text, or else if you save the text then you're going to lose whatever was there. So let's say maybe I've deleted all this, maybe up to there. Now I realized to say that, oh no, that was a mistake. I didn't want to do that. And so I don't want to save the file. I want the file to go back to the way it was. I don't want to save any changes. So if that's what you want, then the command that you need to write is this one. So that, then the exclamation mark. So you put a full colon. So full colon, small letter Q, then the exclamation mark. So once you type in this command, it's supposed to be in command mode, by the way. So once you type in this command, then it's not going to save whatever changes you've made to the file. So let me just do that. So if you can see, I've deleted something here. So now let's see what's going to happen. So I first of all press the escape key. So I'm no longer in insert mode. I'm now in command mode. So once I'm in command mode, so full colon Q, then exclamation mark. Then I press the return key. So once I do that, then I haven't saved whatever I've done that side. So if I'm to go back and say VI story, so we see that the original text is still there. So this is quite handy in cases where you maybe delete some text by mistake and you don't really want to save the file, or maybe you've changed the file, but then you later on realize that maybe it was even better the way it was before and stuff. So using that command, you won't save whatever changes you've made. So there's also another command which is U. Like when you type in U in the command mode, then you'll be undoing whatever changes you've made. So how you can only go back once. So it's like when you type in U, sorry, it's not like it will undo everything and take it back to the way it was like initially. So it's going to be going back step by step. So let me say maybe I want, maybe let's delete letters or something. So let me delete maybe 3 letters. So if you want to delete a letter in command mode, you simply use X. So X will delete a character. So if I press X there, then it will delete whatever character is there on top of the cursor. So let me also delete E, and let me also delete the other one. So after doing this, I can undo whatever I've done. So if you want to undo whatever changes you've made, then you keep on pressing U. So U is for undoing. Then X is when you want to delete a character. That's just above the cursor. So if I press U, then I've undone one. So again, if I press U and again I press U, so I've now undone whatever I did, and it has now gone back to the way it was initially. If let's say maybe you want to move to the beginning of a line. Now get this clearly, I haven't said the beginning of the text, but the beginning of the line. So if you want to go back to the beginning of the line, you simply press O. So the letter 0 is going to take you to the beginning of the line. So if you press O, then it will take you to the beginning of the line. Then if you want to go to the end of the line, then you simply put a $sign. So the $sign will take you to the end of the line. Now to deleting a line. Now this command is similar to cut. Like maybe in Windows when you want to cut text or something, it's like you cut, so it deletes, but then it's going to be stored in a buffer, and then you can later on paste it. So since I'm in the first line, okay, maybe let me go back, let me go to the last line. So since I'm in the last line, I can delete this line using DD. So two small letter D, these like DD, will delete whatever line you are on. Now, once it deletes that line, it's not completely lost. It's like it's stored in a buffer. And so you can liken it to cat, the cat command in Windows. So let me just press DD. So DD. So if you see, the line has gone. So now that the line has gone, let me now just paste the line. So in VI, if you want to paste, you simply press P, just the letter P itself, and you paste. So I've just decided to add some random text. So if I want, I can paste again. So I simply press P, then it will paste. So if I press P again, it's going to paste, because this text is the one that's stored in the buffer. So again, if I press DD, that will be deleted, DD, and if I press DD again, then that also will be deleted. So you can liken DD to cut. Then X is used for deleting characters. Then in cases where you have like a screen that's full, like you have text that's kind of overlapping, you can use Control F to move forward one screen. Then you can also use Control B to move backwards one screen. Now, in cases where you just want to copy text, but you don't want to delete the text, you use double Y, like two Ys. So if I type in Y, so you can be seeing the commands that I'm running from here. So if I type in YY, then that has copied that text. Now, because we have this text in the buffer, so it's not, okay, let me just show you first. So if I paste, so we paste using P, so that's the text that I copied. Now let's copy another text. So if I copy this other line, so again, you can see from there, so it's Y. So I've copied this other text. The rain falls on the roof, the wind blows through the trees, the thunder rolls in the distance, up to there. So I can now paste this text. So if I want to paste it, simply press P. Then you've pasted the same text. So it's now here. So if you want to copy, use double Y. If you want to paste, you use P. If you want to delete or cut, you use two small letter D's. If you want to delete a character, you use small letter X. Then the next thing that we can also look at is how to search for text, so or a word. So let's say maybe I want to search for a word thunder in here. So there are two different ways. So you can use backslash, then you write the string that you want to search for, or you can also use the question mark, which is back search. So using slash, then you want to search going forward. When you use the question mark, then you want to search backwards. So let me just use, since I'm at the beginning of the text, so let me just use the backslash. So I'll say backslash, so you can see what I'm writing from here. So you say backslash, then you say thunder. So if you see, it has even highlighted thunder there. So once you press enter, you can choose whether you want to go forward or you want to go backwards. So using small letter n will take you to the next match. So small letter n will take you to the next match. So when I press n, if you notice, it has now gone straight to the next match. If you want to go back to the previous match, then you use capital letter N. So capital letter N is like the opposite, will be going in the opposite direction as to where small letter n will be going. So if I use capital letter N, then I'll go back to the first occurrence of thunder in my text. Now, if you want to search backwards, if you want to search backwards, use the question mark. So because I had used the backslash, we can also use the question mark now. So I'll say question mark, then I say, where's our cursor? Okay, so I'll use that. Then I'll say I want to search for storm. Okay, so we found the first occurrence of storm. So again, if there are other occurrences of the word storm, then I can use small letter n to search, or I can use so I can use small letter n to search. So there's another one there. There's another one there. But then if you notice, down here it has come in red because we've done something that we're actually not supposed to do. So because we used a command that searches going backwards, this was supposed to be the opposite direction. And so if you want to search in this direction, you use capital letter N and it's not going to come in this red text. So let me go back using N. So N will search backwards. which is a normal search for when you're using the question mark, then you put the word that you want to search for. So that way, so if you notice again, if I use N, it will say search heat top continuing at bottom. Now let me go back, then now let me use capital letter N. So now it's gone down, but it doesn't brought the red text there. So if you want to search going backwards, you use the question mark, which is searching backwards. Then if you want to search going forwards, use the backslash. So this is what I thought of sharing for today. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button and share with your friends if you can.